Hi, now I'm going to do a very quick demo of trading rooms for you. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so here's my screen. And obviously this website is tradingrooms.in. And what happens is when you go to tradingrooms.in, it will either take you to the homepage or it will automatically take you to the explore page. We are actually launching a homepage sometime at the end of May, early June. So depending on when you're watching this video, it will take you to a homepage. But eventually you will make your way over to the explore page. The explore page is where all the action is happening. So we are going to kick things off by actually first signing into Trading Rooms, and we will show you how easy it is to actually sign in and register for an account. So here I click on sign up on the right, and this takes you to the registration page. And here you would enter your username, you would enter your first name, last name, your email address, your mobile number, and of course your password. You want to confirm your password. And if you're coming through an introducer, here you would actually specify your introducer code. Now, if you're watching this as a sub broker, then what would happen is we would issue you an introducer code, and you can then go ahead and directly invite people to your room invite people to trading rooms by sharing a special link that we will share with you. And what happens is when people click on that link, then it takes them to this registration page and your introducer code will be pre-filled over here. We will talk about the introducer program and how it benefits you to do this. Essentially, this is a referral program. So you have your introducer code, you have your introducer link, you share your link with your members and your community. And when people come in and register for trading rooms, then your introducer code is automatically pre-filled over here. And when the user clicks on submit, then they will be mapped to you. So what happens is when I actually go through this whole thing and I click on submit, then it will take me to the login page, and basically I will be logged in. Okay, so now I'm logged in, and you can see that I've logged in as Rugs1985. That's the username that I've selected. And this is, of course, my name. And there's also my dashboard, which I will talk about in a little bit. And then if I scroll down over here, so one thing you want to know with trading rooms is basically the left side is a separate scroll bar, and the middle is a separate scroll bar, and the right is a separate scroll bar. So there are three different scroll bars. So on the left, if I scroll all the way down, it takes me all the way down, and then I have the About Us, support with a legal opinion, which is what makes trading rooms compliant, terms and conditions, and privacy policy. So here I've actually created a couple of rooms, and I've actually joined as a member of other rooms as well. First thing I want to talk about really quickly is the concept of room owners and room members. So a room owner is basically someone who's operating the trading room. So if you're a sub broker, you are going to be basically operating your trading room because this is where you are going to be sharing your trading calls, right? And so all of your trading activity will be done on your room, which means you would be a room owner. But if someone is coming in and subscribing to your room as a member, then they would be a room member. So you have room owners and room members. I'm going to spend some time now and walk you through the actual interface over here and what it's like to actually discover different rooms and actually subscribe to a room. So one thing you'll notice up here is that you have different types of rooms. You have profitable rooms, active rooms, newest rooms, and the most subscribed rooms. So this is pretty self-explanatory, but if I click on most subscribed, then you can find the most subscribed rooms. If I click on profitable, then I can find all the profitable rooms on trading rooms. Let's say I want to go ahead and subscribe to this room. I click on visit room. Okay. And every room on trading rooms will have all this information. So you have all these different sections, which I'll talk about in a little bit. We have a description, you have the strategy, the basic underlying theme. What is a person trying to do or take advantage of? And then you have the different segments. You have options and equity over here. So this person is trading options and equity. And you have the room performance. So one thing to make note here is that this performance is by default on, but the room owner has the option of actually turning off their track record. And if they do that, then the performance is not tracked. So you can think of this as something that you don't have to have. So if you're a sub broker, you can actually opt to turn off your performance, which means this performance would come up as basically null. There would be no performance over here. If I scroll down a little bit more, I can see exactly what the subscription rates are. So this person is charging 1,000 rupees per month for access to their room. And so when you set up a room, you have the option of setting up a monthly plan. You have the option of setting up a quarterly plan, an annual plan, and any combination of all three. So we will talk about how to create a room in a little bit. But basically, this is how things can look. Then, of course, you have all the different other, rooms created by the same person. And you also have a description of the producer, also known as the room owner. So this is where I am. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and actually take a membership of the room. So I click on Get Membership. And here I am presented with whatever, the three options that the room owner has specified. So let's say I click on the monthly plan. After I click on the monthly plan, then I am taken to this page where it shows me exactly what I am due to pay. So I click on Pay Now. And then I basically have the option of paying through Razorpay, right? And so I'm going to close this right now. But basically, if I did go through with that, then I would have the option of subscribing to the room. So I'm not going to actually subscribe to that room right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some rooms that I have subscribed to. So this is Harsh Agarwal's trading room. Of course, Harsh is my co-founder. Here you can see that I'm actually a member of the room. The only thing is I have not mapped my broker, but because I'm a member of the room, I can see all the different information. I can see the description, which is available to everybody, but this is what it looks like. This is the performance. And then if Harsh is posting any content on his wall, because TradingRooms is a social network, then I can see all that content. If he's put up any media, I can see the media on his page. Media is nothing more than basically videos and other forms of content that Harsh wants to put up on his wall. And this is the live portfolio that is on Harsh's trading account. So you can see right now that he's taken a position on Bank Nifty. This position is actually not doing so well right now, but you can see exactly what his current live room portfolio is. And if I had actually taken any of those positions, then this is what my positions relative to Harsh's portfolio would look like. These are all the orders that Harsh has placed on his room. So you can see that, the last orders were placed on 6th of May. Okay, he's been trading Bank Nifty futures. And you can see all the orders taken on Harsh's room since inception. Now, one thing to know here is that these orders taken by Harsh are not actually taken on the live market, meaning he's not actually taking a physical trade on a brokerage account. This is done on a paper trading, or what is also known as a simulated basis, which means these trades are correct in the sense that they are retrieving the live prices, but they're not actually being taken on any sort of brokerage account. So the reason we do this is because we don't want the room owner's performance to be dependent on the performance of the broker, right? We want all the room owners to be essentially on the same level playing field, and we want them all to be trading on a paper trading simulated basis. And of course, the room members would then be linking their brokerage accounts, and they would actually be taking the trades on their brokerage accounts. Of course, I've not taken any of these positions on my brokerage, and so my order book shows null. But if I had taken any positions and there are any open positions, then those open positions would come up over here. Finally, you have the performance of the room in a little bit more detail. So obviously this month is not going so well for Harsh, but you can see exactly how his rooms performed. And this is a little bit more in-depth, statistics as to how his room has performed. Finally, you have the settings page. This is a very important page, so I'm going to spend some time over here. Here, you can specify how you want to link your brokerage account, and specifically, you can specify how you want to take your trades. So let's assume I want to add a brokerage account. I click on Add a Broker, and here I can select which broker I want to link to this room so that whatever trades are being pushed out by the room owner, those trades would be taken on my brokerage account as well. So I can go ahead and let's say click on Upstocks. I click on Next. Here I would enter my Upstocks credentials and the broker password and the 2FA PIN. And after I do that, I enter all the relevant API information and I click on Submit. And after all that is done, then my brokerage account would be mapped. We are going to be launching some videos soon for each broker in terms of how to actually integrate your brokerage account. But this is a little bit about that. And of course, if anyone has any questions, if the room member has any questions, or as a sub broker, if you have any members and you have questions as to how to link to their brokerage account, we are more than happy to assist you and help you over there. So that's how you link your brokerage account. And when you do that, then basically your broker will come up over here and then you select it and you're good to go. Then here you specify how you want to take your trades on your brokerage account. Do you want to take the trades in an auto execution manner, or do you want to take the trades in what is called a one-click execution? Auto execution is pretty self-explanatory. That means whenever the trade is fired by the room owner, that trade gets automatically taken on your mapped brokerage account. But if you opt for one-click execution, then what happens is you will actually receive a trade notification, and this is going to be sent on your email, and it will also be sent on WhatsApp and also on TradingRooms. And this is basically done in a one-click manner. So you will receive a trade link on your email. You click on it. The trade is pre-populated with the symbol and the price and the order type and everything. And then the trade will automatically get taken on your brokerage account when you click on the link. So you may be wondering, how is this different than WhatsApp and Telegram? Because a lot of sub brokers are basically sharing their trading calls over WhatsApp and Telegram. The reality is, when you're sharing your trading call over WhatsApp or Telegram, that is not a perfect experience for the end user, because they are still expected to open up their brokerage account and take that trade manually. So with TradingRooms, what happens is, even if the person opts for one-click execution, the trade information is pre-filled. So all they have to do is click once and the trade gets taken on their brokerage account. But on WhatsApp or Telegram, the way a lot of sub brokers and other individuals are sharing the trading calls is that the end user still has to take that trade manually, and they have to pre-fill, or they themselves have to fill all the relevant information associated with that trade. So TradingRooms basically allows for the end user to take that trade in a much more seamless and efficient manner. Finally, here you specify how much quantity you want to trade on this particular strategy, this particular room, right? So here, in Harsh's room, he's made it so that because I have come in with 80 lakhs, then I can actually take 8 units of 10 lakhs, but I can trade anywhere up to 8 units. So I can specify 1 unit to 2 units up to 8 units. And when I do that, then that setting is saved. And whenever the trades are taken on my brokerage account, then that's the number of units that will be taken on my brokerage account. So this is basically how this works. I can also see here a chronological sequence of all the memberships that I've taken on Harsh's Trading Room. And so this makes it very easy for me to see in one place exactly all the deployment that I've taken on Harsh's Trading Room. Cut.